Hello my friends, this is FPS Korea. We have these beautiful Macs here and 8mm and also a 9mm as well. We will be shooting up these Macs. Is this the right channel? Shit, roll the intro. Alright guys, jokes aside, for you guys who don't know me, I've been a software engineer for almost 7 years now. I've been working for several companies like Samsung Research America before as a contractor, Visa, currently right now as a staff engineer, and I've been doing a lot of things from blockchain to back-end, front-end, Android a lot since 2012, and a little bit of iPhone here and there, and a lot of different types of things, Node.js, you name it. I won't name them all here, but as a software engineer, man, I've been using these Macs like crazy. Mac, PC, and a lot of different types of computers throughout my ages. I think I first touched a computer when I was 6 years old. My dad was an engineer as well, and he's a professor now in South Korea. And I've been really around a lot of computers. So that's kind of, you can trust me when I say, I'm reviewing these 3 Macs, and I've been using them a lot, like throughout the past years for a very long time. I think my first Mac I've ever used was actually it was the Macintosh, first Macintosh computer when it came out, and Apple's logo was like 6 colors and stuff like that. It wasn't like the shiny, or it wasn't like the simplified version of Apple computer. The first Macintosh computer I used had 6 stripes, and you're gonna wonder what my age is, but it was my dad who actually brought the first Macintosh computer when I was around 5, 6, and we've been using that computer for a little while, and later on moved into PC and then other things. But as a software engineer, you're probably gonna encounter a Mac sooner or later. Even if you're an Android developer like me, iOS completely, you need a Mac, but software programmers in general, like maybe gamers, really use the PC a lot. Yeah, I definitely you probably see my mining rigs, links down below, cryptocurrency mining rigs and stuff like that. But to actually program really quickly and fast, nothing actually beats a Macintosh computer. It just works when you just want to do a software development, whether it's Python, mobile apps, iPhone, definitely you need a Mac. Even Android, it is much easier to set up an Android based system for a Macintosh computer compared to a PC. You have to do all these, I wonder if it's still true, because I've been doing Android development with Eclipse before Android Studio came out. And after using these 3 Macs, the 2015 one with all the ports, the 2016 one with using these dongles here all the time, and then the latest 2018 version of the Mac Pro in 2019. Right now it is February. This is when I'm reviewing these. Probably at the time of maybe next year I'll get another Mac. So this is my work computer, and this is my personal 2 computers that I buy personally. And what is the best Mac? You guys are here for the answer. So let's go through some of the specs and give you guys the verdict. Okay, so for these 3 Macs, the 2015, 2016, and the 2018 Macs, I am going to pretty much compare about 3 things in general that I think most developers can agree on is kind of important. First is the keyboard. Typing speed and typing and short keys is pretty much key in programming. So the keyboard, and then the compile speed, like how fast it compiles. Of course, for i9 chip and i7 chip and i5 chip, there are going to be a lot of unfair advantages of the i9, but we're going to compare that, and also just the overall experience, just building things, the operating system, and some of the upgrades that are available to it. We're going to compare those. Alright guys, just gonna show you guys what we're working on with here. So this is the 2015, mid-2015 Mac. 15-inch Retina display, 2.2 gigahertz Intel Core i7 chip with 16 gigabytes of RAM. We have a graphics of Intel Iris Pro. That's pretty much the 2015 Mac. Here is the 2016 Mac. Be sure to know that both of these, like all three, are pretty much refurbished. I never really get these as brand new. I mean, use that money to do Apple Care instead. That's my recommendation. So this is 2.6 gigahertz Intel Core i7, and also 16 gigabytes of memory as well. This has Radeon Pro graphics and Intel graphics as well. Now this is this is a really good work computer. 2018 15-inch as well, 2.9 gigahertz of i9 Intel Core and 16 gigabytes of memory with UHD graphics chip. So yeah, you probably know which one's probably going to compile my code the fastest when I start compiling, pretty much. So we are going to kind of start. Yeah, this guy just has too much of an advantage. We're going to start with let's say this guy here and see how fast it compiles the same project. This is the 2015 Mac, and we are going to rebuild the product, see how many seconds it takes. So you can see now it is running for the 2015 Mac, and this is the mid 2015, and right now it's compiling. Let it compile, and it's 11 seconds. And then this is 2016 version, and maybe it's been on for a little while, but let us try rebuild the project. And for this guy, it's running along about 4 seconds. 4 seconds for this guy. Okay, it's been rebuilding the project. Okay, so that's like a big difference, like 11 seconds and 4 seconds. And let us go to this guy now. Let's rebuild the project. Yeah, so without any tabs open and cleaning this up, and like my other Mac, took 3 seconds. So pretty much compared to the 2016 Mac, that is 4 seconds. The 2018 Mac is way faster with the i9 chip. Yeah, that's pretty much a given, but not that much. It's like 1 second away. So I wouldn't, especially for Android projects. Yeah, and also how the code is compiled, it's not that much of a difference for even the same project. Now I'm going to talk about the typing quality, and I have to say, pretty much, I just have to compare to the 2016 and the 2018 Mac, two computers, right? I don't really see that much of a difference in the keyboards typing, but I hated the butterfly keyboards actually. I've been so used to the 2015 Mac deep keys, and also I've been did a lot of PC gaming, so I really like the deep clicks for PC games. So I've kind of hated on these butterfly keyboards for a while, but after coding on this for about 2 years, 3 years almost, since like 2017, I bought the refurbished 2016 Mac. After coding on this for a couple of years, I just love it. I mean, it's buttery. I mean, it's so fast. The shortness of the keys just types so fast. You don't have to move that much of a finger compared to the 2015 Mac. So just the speed of typing and the ease of it and the ease on your fingers, because of the short distance you need to travel, it just got my productivity at least 2 times, like maybe 1.5 times. I'm exaggerating if it's 2 times, but maybe 1.2 to 1.5 times faster with the butterfly keyboard. So which butterfly keyboard is faster and better for the 2016 and 2017? To the honest truth, actually using both keyboards, I can't really say that it's gonna it's exactly like, oh yeah, 2018 or
is better because it's newer. I can't really say that, being by experience. Let's take a look at some of the articles and, scientific evidence that people have been super, really, who have OCD, kind of delved into the science behind it. Then let's dig. Alright guys, so this is Mac Rumors, and it says, some of the more interesting things, like the MacBook Pro's quieter than, let me refresh. The 2018 MacBook Pro quieter keyboard compared to previous keyboards. So you can kind of check this article out. If it is true, check out the YouTube video, see if it is for you. Also, comparing these two keyboards, which one is better. It says it's a lot faster, and they love it. And maybe some people are really obsessed with 2018's keyboard. I'm not really sure if it is that different. So it's like 95 to 93, and accuracy, and different people. So I would kind of argue that, no matter how many people did these experiments, they're not that different. Check out the links down below and see if it is actually true for you, but I can't really see the difference. Alright guys, so we have done the criteria. It's 2019, man. I think it's time to get into dongles. And if you're still working on a 2015 Mac and your company has a budget, I would suggest, kind of just for the compile time alone and the speed of productivity, at least 2016 Mac maybe, or 17 or 18, whatever you can get your hands on. Maybe it's time to ditch the 2015 Mac with all the ports, those lovely ports, the SD card and everything. I really hate dongles, but life is life. So maybe it's time to get into dongles now and get the two Macs. The third criteria we were going to talk about was the operating system. And I have all of these in High Sierra, actually, just for comparison. I didn't really update because, every time I update, I have to redo a lot of configurations I did for my Android Studio, the plugins and stuff like that. And some don't really actually work with newer versions of the operating system. But I've used the newest operating system, the dark mode and everything from my friend's computer, and also some of my other Mac Pros. I have the cylinder, $3,000 Mac and everything like that. And using that operating system, I just have to tell you, it is actually better. It is quite true that, Apple may have with their iPhones, may have screwed up with other things, but their laptops, I think 2018 laptop is a killer, is a good laptop. And I got the refurbished 2016 one. I didn't see the benefit of getting the 2017 one, but using the 2018 and comparing it with the 2016, I'd say just the user experience alone, the quality of the operating system, and using just the touch bar and everything, it just feels better. Even if it's a slight change, if you use this for 18 hours per day, or maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe 8 hours a day you're working and then you're just coding on this thing, it's going to be a big difference. Even if it's just 1 or 2% different times 8 hours of it, it feels way different. I'm just 2015 MacBook, you're goner. I can't really endorse you anymore. In 2019, you're just 4 years old, man. While technology is changing so fast. So that is my review. The verdict. 2018 Mac. Let's see what happens with the 2019 Mac this year. It's still very fresh, and I'll keep you guys updated on tech. This was Crazy Coder Al. Subscribe to the channel, click that ring button, the bell button down below for notifications if you guys want to actually know what's going on in my content. Like the video if you guys liked it. Dislike the video if you guys hated it. And fight in the comment section down below what I did wrong. Critique me. I'm always open to new feedback. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.